It's that time of year again. The war on Christmas has returned. I'll tell you more here on Relevant News. Hey everyone, I'm Tyler Huckabee. Welcome to Relevant News, where we cover the intersection of faith and culture. That story is coming up, but first, I want to tell you that today's episode is brought to you by Upper Room. There are some daily comforts that just make you grateful and feel more grounded in life. Petting the dog, hitting the snooze button, and of course the first cup of coffee. These are things that you count on every day to help you get where you want to go. Things like the Upper Room Daily Devotional Guide. You can count on the Upper Room for daily inspiration, daily community, and daily prayer. It's the only daily devotional magazine written by readers, ordinary people who have encountered God in daily situations. The Upper Room is here for you every day through your email, a custom app, or a printed magazine. Enjoy a free 30-day trial of our email or app service by visiting upperroom.org/welcome. That's upperroom.org/welcome to get your first 30 days free. If you were online at all over the weekend, which isn't something I can recommend in good conscience, you may have seen a social media dust-up over Jake Tapper, CNN's chief Washington correspondent. On Sunday, in a conversation with Dr. Anthony Fauci, Tapper was discussing the likelihood of new developments in COVID vaccine research and how soon a return to normal would be feasible. Now, Fauci confirmed that it would likely be several months at best before enough vaccines have been developed for Americans to safely re-enter normal life. And then this happened.
We've got to get the vaccine, it's got to be deployed, and we can't abandon fundamental public health measures. You can approach a degree of normality while still doing some fundamental public health things that synergize with the vaccine to get us back to normal.
So not until the second or third quarter of 2021, though. Christmas is probably not going to be possible.
All right, so that comment from Tapper was seized on by certain people who have a lot to gain by painting Tapper, CNN, and mainstream media outlets at large as being anti-Christmas or even anti-Christian. Memes took fright hither and yon across the internet that were yanking Tapper's words from context. Franklin Graham tweeted that Tapper had made, quote, a gloomy prediction and said, quote, I have news for him. Christmas is going to be celebrated by millions of people around the world because it isn't about gatherings. It's about Jesus Christ. And also in a tweet that was shared over 11,000 times, far-right provocateur Jack Posobiec agreed that, quote, Jake Tapper does not get to tell me whether or not my family gets to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. All right, now that's obviously very true, but from the context, it's obvious that Jake Tapper wasn't trying to tell anyone to stop celebrating the birth of Jesus. He himself later pointed out, quote, I was obviously talking about whether families would be able to safely observe and celebrate Christmas together. Tapper was referring to a timeline. In other words, he was not firing a shot in the war on Christmas. For decades, the American church has been insisting that the holiday season has gotten too big, too commercialized, and pumped over full of consumeristic razzle-dazzle. And yet now that we're all being told to dial it back a little this year, we're kind of losing our Christmas marbles. Now, we can't get so hooked on reactionary contrarianism that we let an opportunity to demonstrate how to lovingly celebrate the true meaning of Christmas safely in our own hearts pass by because we're just too busy making up excuses to demonize mainstream media. We will be covering more about how to safely observe Christmas this holiday season, this very strange holiday season at relevantmagazine.com. We'll be continuing to cover other stories just like this one there as well. I'm Tyler Huckabee. This is Relevant News.